You've stood in front of that mirror, brush in hand, doing everything you know how to do, and your hair still looks flat, still looks thin, still looks like it's working against you instead of for you. Let's fix that. Today we are talking about thin hair, specifically the 4 most damaging mistakes women over 50 are making right now, and the simple steps that change everything. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting thin hair styling, and by part 3, you'll want to pause, go to your bathroom, and try this immediately. I mean it. We're covering 4 parts: products, cuts, styling technique, and the finishing secret most women never hear about. And part 1? It is the reason your hair looks thinner every single morning. Let's go. Part 1. The product trap. Why everything you're using is weighing your hair down. Have you ever finished styling your hair and thought, why does this look worse than when I started? You used the mousse. You used the serum. You used the spray. And somehow, your fine hair ended up flatter, heavier, and more lifeless than before you touched it. Here is the truth nobody says out loud. Most of the products sitting in your bathroom right now were formulated for thick, coarse, or younger hair. They were never designed for the delicate, fine texture that so many women develop after 50, and they are quietly suffocating every strand you have left. This one is everything. The products are not helping you. They are the problem. The biggest mistake is layering multiple heavy products at once: a cream, then a serum, then a finishing spray, without understanding that each layer is adding weight your fine strands simply cannot carry. By the time you finish, your hair is coated, not styled. What you want instead are lightweight, volumizing formulas. Look for anything labeled volumizing mousse, fine hair spray, or root lifting foam. If you are still using thick creams or oils on your lengths, swap them for a fine mist lightweight shine spray. The difference is immediate and visible in the first use. Honestly, the moment a friend of mine switched to a volumizing foam and nothing else, people started asking if she had cut her hair. She hadn't. She had just stopped weighing it down. Apply products only at the root. Your lengths do not need them. The root is where volume lives, and that is exactly where your focus belongs now. One more thing your hair will thank you for. Clarify once a week. Product buildup on fine hair is invisible but brutal. It is the hidden reason your hair looks dull and deflated by Wednesday even when you washed it on Monday. Your bone structure deserves hair that rises to meet it, not hair that sags away from your face. Coming up in part 2, the one haircut that is silently making your thin hair look even thinner. And I promise you, at least one of these cuts is sitting in your stylist's suggestion folder right now. Part 2, the cut mistake. The styles that are making your thin hair disappear. Bold truth. Your haircut might be the single biggest reason your hair looks thin. Not your texture. Not your age. Your cut. There is one cut in particular that is on nearly every stylist's recommendation list for women over 50, and it is one of the worst choices you can make if your hair is fine. We need to talk about it. The blunt jaw length bob. Yes, it looks stunning in photos. Yes, it photographs beautifully on models. But on fine, thin hair in real life, that blunt weight line at the jaw acts like a ledge. It cuts off all the natural movement your hair needs to look full. Instead of flowing, it sits. Instead of lifting, it drops. And that dropping line draws every eye directly to the thinnest part of your hair. The same goes for the one length long style. When fine hair is all one length with no layers, gravity wins every single time. The hair pulls itself flat against the head, and by noon it looks half the volume it did in the morning. What actually works? Soft face framing layers. Not choppy layers, soft graduation that builds movement from the crown downward. Layers that start at the cheekbone and flow outward give fine hair somewhere to go. They create the illusion of body that no product can replicate on its own. If you are still wearing a heavy blunt cut with no layering, swap it for a softly layered lob, collarbone length with face framing pieces. The difference happens the moment your stylist makes the first cut. Ask your stylist specifically for interior layering. This technique removes weight from underneath while keeping the top surface smooth. It is what creates that lifted, bouncy look without making the hair look sparse on top. This is the one that made a client stop her stylist mid-appointment and say, "Why did no one ever tell me this before?" Trim every 8 to 10 weeks. Fine hair loses shape faster than thick hair. And shape is what gives fine hair its illusion of fullness. Part 3 is where the real transformation happens. Because even the perfect cut goes flat if you are blow drying it the wrong way. And most women over 50 are doing exactly that. Part 3, the blow dry mistake. You've been drying it upside down the wrong way. You might have already tried this. Someone told you to flip your head upside down while blow drying. You did it. Your hair looked incredible for about 40 minutes, then it went completely flat again. Sound familiar? The problem is not the technique. The problem is that the technique was never finished correctly. Flipping upside down does lift the root, but only temporarily. The moment gravity returns when you stand back up, the hair falls exactly where it wants to fall unless the root has been properly set. And setting the root is the step almost no one explains. Here is what actually works. And this is the thing I wish someone had whispered to me years ago. After you dry the root upside down, stand upright and immediately use your round brush to roll the root section away from your face, while aiming the dryer nozzle directly at the base. Hold that position until the section cools. That cooling moment is everything. Heat creates the shape. Cool air locks it in. That contrast is what makes volume last all day instead of 40 minutes. Yes, that's simple. If you are still drying with just your fingers and no brush, swap the technique for a medium round brush targeted only at the root zone. Your lengths will take care of themselves. The root is your only job. One more mistake happening during blow drying: brushing through the hair while it is still damp, and then leaving it to air dry the rest of the way. Damp fine hair that is left to finish drying on its own always reverts to its natural flat pattern. You have to finish the dry completely if you want volume that holds. There is one technique that changes how your entire crown reads from across a room, and it takes less than 3 additional minutes at the end of your blow dry routine. Part 4 is exactly that. Part 4 is the finishing step, and it is the one most women skip entirely. Do not skip Part 4. Part 4, the finishing mistake. Skipping the step that makes volume last all day. Here is a question. When do you stop styling your hair? If your answer is the moment the blow dryer turns off, that is your problem. And it is the most common finishing mistake I see women over 50 making every single morning. The blow dry is not the end. It is the foundation. What you do in the 3 minutes after the dryer goes off is what determines whether your volume lasts 2 hours or all day. Most women turn off the dryer, run their fingers through, give it a quick shake and walk away. That shake feels like it adds volume. It does for about 15 minutes. Then the hair settles, the roots fall, and by mid-morning the fullness is completely gone. The finishing step that locks volume in is directional back combing at the root. Just a few light passes of a fine-tooth comb at the crown, working the root section backward toward the back of the head. Not teasing. Not backcombing aggressively. A few gentle directional passes that lift the hair's base without damaging the strand. Then mist a light hold volumizing spray, not a heavy hold lacquer, just over that lifted crown section, and leave it completely untouched for 90 seconds. Those 90 seconds are where the volume sets. This is the step that made a woman I know stop mid-conversation and ask what changed. She thought I had gotten a treatment done. If you are still finishing with a heavy aerosol hairspray misted all over from 6 inches away, swap it for a targeted light hold volumizing spray applied only at the root zone. The difference is immediate, and the volume holds until evening. Your natural elegance has always been there. Your hair just needed to be given the right foundation to show it. One more thing. After this entire routine, do not touch your hair. Every time you run your fingers through styled fine hair, you are breaking down the very structure you just created. Hands off. Let your hair do its job. Next up, the color technique your colorist may never have suggested that doubles the appearance of thickness on fine hair. You are going to want to hear this one. You just learned 4 things about thin hair styling that most women spend years figuring out alone. And you have them all right now. Your bone structure was always this beautiful. Your hair just needed the right products, the right cut, the right technique, and the right finish to finally show it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 4 mistakes were you making without even knowing it? I read every single one. Next time, we are tackling the color mistake that is silently making fine hair look even thinner, and the fix your colorist can do in one appointment. like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.